turn this down so you won't hear it. Let's see. Let's make sure that I am live. Hold on one second. Let me just make sure. This is my first time doing this. Okay, give me one second.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yep, it is. So let me turn it on my phone so I can see the comments. How about that? Yes. Okay. All right. I'm able to see. Let me turn the phone down. Okay, I got it. Good afternoon, fam. This is your girl, Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm coming to you today with my nephew, Xavier. He is live in Atlanta. And
Yes.
I wanted to introduce you all to my nephew. He has finished CR England and he is out on the road with his trainer. Okay. So I wanted him to share his experience with you all about what he went through at CR England. So, Xavier, take the floor. Let me ask you this. Xavier, how old are you?
25.
25 years old. What made you decide that you wanted to get into trekking?
The money really, and it's just I know you could have a longevity as far as like a career. You could do it until you really old. So I mean, I know it's a good field to be in, and you could be able to run your own business too. So it's just a whole bunch of perks.
So when they called you, what was your first steps as far as getting in the industry, and what made you choose CR England to go to school?
Well, it was my cousin. He told me he was gonna go down there in Fontana to start the program. And I was like, man, I might as well go ahead and do it too. We might as well start just do it together so we can get into the industry. So we had made the phone calls. Well, I did, and got all my paperwork together. And then they told me they was gonna give me a bus ticket to go all the way down there and put us in a room and until we got done with the training. And that was all she wrote right there.
So when you went to school in San Bernardino, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you got there, what was your thoughts? What was your first initial thoughts when you got to the school?
I mean, it's all type of people there. All different walks of life. People going through different situations, and but everybody got one goal, really. Just to get these CDLs and change their life. You don't know what these people going through, and they just want to, better themselves. So it was, I don't know, it was different, but I just had one goal, just to get in and get out. I really wasn't worried about nothing else, so I just kind of made it happen.
So you went in there with your permit. So you had your permit already, right?
No, no, no. I got my permit there.
Oh, so
So I,
you was able to get your permit there. What was
uh,
that experience like? Did you go in there and knock it out the first try?
Nah, yeah, I did it the first try, so it was nerve wracking, But they gave you all the paperwork to do it, like all the packet that they give you. It basically got every question that you'll possibly see in there. You just got to study it, and then the questions just kind of like pop out at you. But I took the test. I took I think the ones that I had problems with was the combination. No, 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 was the general general knowledge because there was so many questions, and then the combination. I passed the air brake. That one was easy. So I was on like my last try on those two, and I was like, man. So I just stopped. One of the dudes, he was like, man, just stop, go to your car, do whatever you got to do, and just study it for a little bit before you take it again. Cause I wasn't finna pay no $78 again. So
Oh, you had to
I,
come out of pocket with the money for the permit?
yeah, you got to pay your $78 to the DMV. So I was like, man, I got to make this worthwhile. So I stopped. I studied for a little bit, and then I went back in, and then I just passed it. I was so happy.
So after that, you got your permit, right? Then
Hmm.
y'all get a chance to go out to the back end and learning how to drive. Do you have an automatic restriction on your license?
Yeah, I do.
So how
Yeah.
was it when you first got behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler truck? How did you feel?
It's just I don't. It's nervous. It's nerve wracking for sure. Because it's just so big, and you don't want to hit nobody. You just want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, they coach you through the whole situation. They make you kind of comfortable with it. But it's just having that instructor right there with you, and then you already just so nervous, driving it. So it was just a lot going on.
How many people was it in your class? Like, did you feel like the trainers gave you or the instructors at CR England, did they give you everything you needed to pass the test, like to test out? How did you feel about that? Did you get
Yeah,
enough hours behind the wheel?
the only thing I feel like I ain't have enough hours behind the wheel. But everything else, I mean, yeah, like the skills and stuff like that, I had plenty of time to do that. It was, I think, I didn't have a lot of behind the wheel activities like that, but I mean, we got a lot because it's just a whole bunch of people that they got to get through to, you
How
know.
many people was in your class?
It started out high, so it was like a good 45, 50 folks, and then it started narrowing down after they started doing the drug tests and stuff like that. But I think towards like the end, it was like 30 people, 35 people.
Okay, and as far as how many people was in your room? Like when you got there, was you in a dormitory? Was you in a hotel? What was that about?
Nah, we stayed in a hotel called Roadway Inn, and
Okay.
I had changed like three different roommates. The first night I was staying with one guy, and he was from Orange County, and he had to leave after the first day because he didn't have all his paperwork, and then I had to move to a different room, and then I was with that guy for like a day, and he was gone, and then I had to move to another room, and then I was with that guy until he left, until he graduated, and then I had another dude in there, and then I graduated. So it went by pretty quick though.
What was the biggest challenge? What was the most frustrating thing that you went through while you was at school?
I'll say getting up, getting up. They gotta get you gotta get up to get on that bus at like 4 o'clock in the morning. But I mean, after like a couple of days, you just get immune to it. You just start waking up, and then just all those tests. Like after you feel like you do the permit test, you feel like that's the only one. Like you done defeated life, but you got a whole bunch of other tests to go through. But I mean, everything get together as long as you study. You know what I'm saying? And you want it bad enough. Everything just
When
come together.
when you came back from passing your test, how did you feel? Like what was the emotions that you was feeling when they told you that you passed?
Man, accomplished, like just felt good, like on the road to a new road. It just felt real good. I felt very accomplished. It felt like when I won my championship game. You know what I'm saying? It was just a big moment.
And when once you did that, you went off to your orientation, right? How
Mhm.
soon after you got your CDL did they have a trainer for you?
I think it took like 3 days because I didn't want like I wanted a non-smoking trainer because I don't really like cigarettes and stuff. So it took like 3 days, and then I met him. I met him like on a Saturday, I think. We had went out and ate at Denny's, and he was just telling me, the rules and what we was gonna do on the truck and stuff like that. And then he picked me up like Monday afternoon, and then I was the he had me drive all the way to some part of Arizona, and then it started like that. But it took like 3 days for me to get a trainer after everything.
Once you got on a truck, Zay, um, how often are you driving? Are you driving in the daytime? Are you driving at night? What is
I
this?
get up early, so I get up early. We start like at 6:30 in the morning, and then 6:30 sometimes, but like 8 o'clock, no later than 8 o'clock, and then we start hitting the road and stuff like that. And I probably drive until like 9:30, almost 10, and then he take over all through the night, and then I sleep.
Okay, so he drives at night. Now you
Yeah,
got to get that night driving in. What about your backing? How are you doing with the backing?
my backing good. My backing good. It's good. It's going pretty good. I think I had mastered it when I was at the school because I was just determined on how to do it because I know you got to know how to do it. So I just did it as many times as I could to get it the best out, best.
Well, a lot of people have mixed reviews or bad reviews about CR England. In
Hmm.
your experience, how was it for you overall?
I'm not. I mean, well, I mean, people probably have bad experiences and stuff like that. Well, when they first start off, it's probably because I mean they're students, so they just gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? So these folks not finna pay you a lot, or finna do all this and that. Like you already have your license for 6 to a year. I mean, you gotta, it's baby stuff that you gotta get into. I mean, but the sky's the limit after you get all that over with. So I'm just really here for the experience. I'm not really tripping about the money issue or nothing like that. But I mean, the money gonna come. That's what I know. But everything going good so far. Um, yeah, I mean,
Just traveling around, now y'all come from California. Now you're over in Atlanta, going to these truck stops, taking showers. Was that like a new experience for you?
yeah, it's rough. I mean, it ain't like you at the crib, laying on your own bed. But I mean, it's something you got to get used to. But yeah, I mean, it's a little rough. I mean, not every day you can take a shower and stuff like that. You gotta plan everything out and stuff like that. But I mean, you just gotta get used to it because that's the life that you're gonna be going through.
Now, did they tell you what about? I see that sometimes CR England has a truck where you're on a truck with two people. Did you run into that, or how did that work out for you?
No, my trainer said he usually has two people on his truck, but right now it's just me and him because he doesn't. I think his fleet doesn't allow two students or something like
Okay.
that. Yeah,
So once you get finished with him, do you upgrade or do you go to like a phase two?
yeah. So I upgrade and I could upgrade anywhere. It could be in Atlanta, it could be in Laredo, Texas, it could be in Utah, it could be in where I came from in Fontana. It just depends on where we at that moment. And then I would just stay there. He said they'll put me in like a hotel, and I have to do like another driving test with the instructor, and I'll go to my phase two, and then I'll partner up with another person that's in phase two, and then we'll just hit the road together.
So your phase one is what for? How many hours? Phase one.
150.
Okay, and then when you go to your phase two, how much is that? I mean, how many hours do you get there?
I don't want to give you no bad information. I really don't know. I gotta ask him again. But
So is there a pay difference from phase one to phase two, or is it just
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
same?
yeah, yeah. No. It's a pay difference. So like when you start off, like your phase one, you supposed to get no lower than like 560.
Okay.
Um, and then phase two, you get like no lower than like 700, 720 or something like that.
Okay. So
Uh,
after you finish your phase two, will you have to team for a short period of time, or would you be on your own as a solo driver?
to be honest, I think it's whatever you really choose to do, whatever area you go into.
Okay. So they're going to give you an option of different things that they have open for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I just want, let me see, let me check my comments and see if anybody have any questions. Let me see. Do y'all have any? I know they say I'm up late. Do y'all have any questions to ask my nephew? It is what, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Hmm.
But yeah, what I wanted to do, y'all, was just bring you an interview with my nephew Xavier from CR England. Another thing is, did you get the link that I sent you for the talent search?
Yeah. I had put everything in there.
Did you upload a video and send
Uh
it
huh.
over to them?
Yep. I did.
Okay, so you're going to be finished. What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish in trucking? Do you know yet of some of the things that you want to do in trucking?
Yeah, I most definitely want to. I mean, the big picture is to be able to have my own truck and stuff. I want to get my own truck and stuff like that, and I know I'm gonna be able to do it. I just gotta be able to just stay goal oriented and stay focused and be able to save my money. But that's gonna be the goal, to get my own truck and get my own business going and stuff like that.
You express interest in doing like the auto transport type stuff.
Uh huh.
What about flatbed? Have you wanted to, do a little something with that or no?
Yeah. See, I think they got like a division where they got, it's called pods, and then it's flatbeds, and you could do it that way, and hopefully I can get some experience with that too. But I want to be able to do pretty much anything you can do with these trucks. I want to
What
know.
about are you thinking about getting your endorsements such as your
Absolutely.
tanker?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get all that. My tanker, my hazmat, my twit card. I'm trying to have everything.
You are on the right track. So, fam, I just wanted to bring my nephew to y'all tonight. I just was able to get in touch with him. So, yes, it is a little bit late. But I did want to share his experience. He just got out of CR England, and he's on the road right now. He's in Atlanta with his trainer, so he took out a couple of minutes to do a little interview with me. So Zay, I'm gonna need you to share your experience and give me videos and stuff about what you're doing. I saw a picture you took on Instagram
Uh huh.
um, with you standing up. What was you at, like on a mountain or something like that?
That was in San
You were
Francisco.
standing on top of the world, weren't
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
you?
was.
So I'm just really proud of you, and everything that you've done and everything that you're accomplishing out here. Now you can see what I was talking about as far as
I
getting
should
in
have
the
been did it.
industry,
Yeah,
huh?
I should have been did it, but I don't know why it took me so long. But I mean, every time is now.
I
It couldn't be
know, but
perfect enough.
the thing is that you did do it. Okay,
Uh huh.
that's what's important, and there's more to come. There's a lot of things out here that you're going to be able to do that you're going to all it is right now is just getting your experience, getting your foot in the door, and making it happen for yourself, keeping your record clean, being safe out here on the road, and
Mhm.
many doors will open up for you, and the money is there.
Mhm.
I know you got to hustle about yourself. You ain't even got out of training, and you already talking about your own truck, doing
Yeah, it's
auto
gonna
trans
come.
and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So all that is going to come. Just get your experience, learn how to navigate through your training process. Listen to your trainer,
Mhm.
and you'll get through it. Let's see. Last but not least, anything else that you wanted to tell the people or say to anybody?
Nah. I'm just really trying to soak up the game. My aunt do it, my dad do it, so I'm just trying to soak everything up I can and learn as much as I can and just take it to a different level.
Well, the weekly checks are going to increase for you. And every Friday, on time, every Friday. So before you go, I do want to share your talent that you have with everybody else.
Mhm.
Y'all, my nephew is aspiring rapper, so we're gonna try to get him in this industry so we can get him at the truck shows.
Mhm.
Maybe doing a couple of things for the trucking community. I don't
Yeah.
want to put you on the spot, Zay, but can you give them a little
I
something? You
got you.
think?
Yeah, I got you. I say,
You got
you
it?
ready? You ready?
I'm ready. We ready.
All right, all right. I'm here, windy, living different, turned dirt to pennies. I'm flashing out, I'm going harder. You see it in me, line of the yaw. I'm all black, goes with the power. Niggas be sour, this taste be sour, beats are devour. You feel me? Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little
You can
something.
follow where they can follow you at, Zay. You are heavy on what? Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram at Zeta Seekers. I drop freestyles all the time, and I got some more on the way. Especially when I get my own truck, I'm gonna have my YouTube page going up. It's Zeta Seekers. Everything Zeta Seekers, but Instagram
Zay
main.
the Sickest. And you got some videos on YouTube as well.
Uh
Zay,
huh.
is it under Zay the Sickest?
Yeah, Zeta Seekers.
Z
Everything gonna be
Z.
like in my bio, on my Instagram and stuff like that. They'll be able to find everything.
Okay. Well, you all, I just wanted to bring my nephew to you all tonight and introduce him to let you all know who he is. We're going to be checking back with him once he upgrades from his first phase and his second phase until he's a solo driver and checking on the status of that. So, I am a recruiter for CR England. So if you're interested in going to CR England, please give me a call at 1-800-620-9235, and I will be more than happy to get you started going that way. Okay. Zay, is there anything else that you want to say before I let you go?
I hope everybody stay safe out there, and I wish everybody luck, and I hope everybody got me in their prayers.
All right. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye.